Hi there, Chris here. So Andy Mack, the wonderful Andy Mack, has been cleaning up Chubbs and giving them away and showing how to pick them. And some of the cool information that we've all figured out is, see, this says, I know it's hard to see there, but I believe it's 980. So after 80, 1980, that's the code, September of 80. Before that, you can find the number back there. After it, you can find it here. So that's one of the things we learned. Another thing we learned is that if you put your tensioner in and pull it out just a little bit, you can compress the levers, and that sometimes that makes it easier to pick. And while I have picked this with Andy's tools, it's really hard for me to reach all the way back there. And I can do it sitting down, but it's not as good a view for you guys. So I just use my, cut down Chubb key, my Cruiser key, and my homemade little tensioner, and it has a little slot for the pick wire, and I just use the pick wire. Essentially, this isn't the exact same one that Pompey sent me with this, but it's very close. I mean, same dimensions. I think I broke that one quite a while ago, but I pick a lot of locks, so I mean they don't last forever. So this is the same dimensions and the same type little turner. So we'll go in here, and I'm going to tension it. And like I said, I want to pull it. Once I hit that back part, I want to pull the tensioner this way just a little bit. And these do have false gates, so you want to kind of go in and feel it kind of carefully. So already I can tell that this is helping with the binding. No, I haven't picked into a false gate yet, I don't believe. When you pick into a false gate, you'll get a big turn on this thing, and that's what you don't want. Then you just have to release and drop everything and start over. But I hadn't. If I had, let me see if I can. Let me just willy-nilly pick and see if I can pick into a false gate here and show you. Well, it's not cooperating. That might have been one. So when you release the tension, you hear that drop? Two of them. So we go in again, pull the tensioner out this way just a little bit, and it's pretty light tension. Okay, right off on number one, I got a little bit of turn, but I don't think it was too much. Got a little bit more turn. That's what you want, just little increments of turn. And the other way you'll know you're in a false gate is if you can't get any more feedback. You can't get anything to go, which seems to be the case right here. You can try letting up tension a little bit, but if you're in a false gate, you really got to start over. So we're starting over. All right, this time we should be able to pick it, right? So just little lifts. Okay, that was a slight turn. That felt like it was too much. So in this case, what I'll do is I'll release some of the tension and see. Now I won't fall out of the false gate, but I might be able to set something if it wasn't a false gate, but that was a false gate because we're done. So release tension, going again. So all I've gotten so far is little tiny increments of turning on the tension. There's another little tiny one. And there we go. So to get your stuff out, generally you want to push the pick wire down. And now I'm getting hung up. Well, you can pull it out that way. Continue on, and we're open and we're out. So that's basically, those are the cool tips that Andy has been putting out there. So now we're all locked up. Back up again, now we're unlocked. So remember to go in, whatever tension tool you use, whether it's this one or Andy's, you go in and you pull it just out just a little bit, and that way you compress those levers and it makes it easier to set your levers. I hope that's helpful. Anyway, thanks for watching. We will see you next time.